Let the show begin.
Disappear!
How did things end up like...
All thanks to your artistic license. That's how. I should...
But when I...
Well, I never thought they'd dislike...
Oh, what should we do?
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on. Oh, hey there. Paimon's name is Paimon, and he's a...
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. Welcome to Akara Crafts, the best toy... what's bothering us is this prototype Aranara.
Prototype Aranara? You mean this wood carving here?
Oh, no. The prototype Aranara is something that
Not the first negative
So, what exactly is a
So for context, Aranara are mat for the store's 20th anniversary. This is a prototype we made, but when we put it out there...
They thought it looked like a mushroom too, huh?
No, worse than that, actually.
This is not an Aranara. I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the Ill Little Fungus.
Toys do look better. Uncle Tonder said in Aranara's vow that you can deceive the eyes. This carving makes me feel Ooh, didn't put his heart into it, huh?
Oh, Casita and Alia didn't like this carving, but it doesn't look too happy, so...
Oh, a positive review!
Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad to get it for me.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse. We asked the children for their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe, grown? Oh, this is such a shame.
Oh, the kids kept mentioning an Uncle Tanger, too.
Uncle Tanger is a famous children's author. He wrote quite a few stories in the past, but none of them were... But around a year or so ago...
That's right. My little Ghaffari... We asked Tanja for... We were running out of time, as you can see.
Hey! He doesn't have to come... please.
They seem pretty desperate. Let's help them out. Yep. Supposed to be here in Gandharvaville looking for inspiration. But how do we find... Should we yell his name at the top of our lungs? Hey, buddy. What's your name? What are you doing here all alone? Do you live in Gandharvaville? Regardless, don't worry. As a trip...
Hi, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm Rosie.
When people say don't mind me, what they really... Hey, don't cry. Huh, that voice sounds familiar. I once heard it somewhere before. Oh, it's Kale! And... Hi, Kale. How have you been? Paimon and Traveler. I've been doing... We're here on an errand. We heard your voice, so we thought we'd come... You seem kind of busy, though.
I'll be fine.
What a well-mannered child. Sand? There is not a lot of sand in a forest. You keep saying you're okay because you don't want us to know what you're upset about, right?
Maybe.
That's exactly why you have to get... Here's a trick. If you're keeping a secret that bothers you, you can try telling it all to a tree hollow.
A tree hollow?
Yeah, a tree hollow. Do you know Tanja's stories? The R&R. Maybe there really are R&R living in...
You like the R&R stories?
Of course.
Oh, people who like R&R are the best. Okay.
Aw, you're just exaggerating. So, how are you doing?
Sure.
Wow, Kale's so good with kids. Well, helping children who are lost in the rainforest is... So, what was it you wanted help with? You're not lost too, are you? Okay, so you're looking for a children's author from Port... wait. That's right, Uncle Tanja. So he's in the area? Looking... This is amazing. Could you wait for me for... I've always been curious what the man behind those incredible...
Tanja's just a normal guy.
Even
Even so, he must be more creative than... Wait, hold on. Your dad? Tanjiro's your dad? As in you're Tanjiro's son? Ah, Paimonsees! That guy at Akara Crafts told us that Tanjiro brought his son. Why are you here on your own, though? Did you and Tanjiro get...
We had an argument.
Oh, in that case, we should take you back to Gandaverville first.
No, I'm good. Thanks for your advice, Kale. Come with me. I'll take you to...
Yay! Thanks, Rosie! Paimon thought we'd be spending the... Oh my gosh!
Oh.
So Tanjiro headed this way. I'll ensure your safety. Leave it to me. Go! Glad there weren't any poisonous mushrooms inside. I feel like running.
Hey, here.
Rosie! Where are you, Rosie?
Someone's calling for Rosie over there.
Oh, Rosie! Were you in danger? Did the wild beast scare you? Did the...
I'm okay.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare say that even the most...
Oh, it's nothing. It's all part of my responsibility as a trainee forest ranger.
Really? I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young children. That... Okay, then.
Huh? It's an honor to become the source of...
Whoa. Kale looks like she's about to pack.
I'm okay. Sorry.
Are you two story lovers as well? Yes. The moment I saw you, the image of an aura giant and an aura finch traveling together popped into my mind. Ah, excellent! Improvisation! Yes, mount your trusty...
Seems like Tanja has a slightly exaggerated view of what it... Also, Paimon's not a finch! That's nothing to get excited about!
Akara Crafts. Oh, right. I remember now. That small boat once sailed, perhaps for the best. After all, a what?
What? What should we do?
Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts learn more about Aranara because right now he has something more important.
Oh, that's what he meant! Wait, no, this isn't the time for all that. Tanja, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do something.
But the garden that blooms before my eyes is of greater importance. I, Tanja, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia Forest, conclusively proving that Aranara... If I manage to document the first real-life Aranara sighting, Meanwhile, I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the academia.
I haven't written any papers myself, but I think you need to have a bunch of them approved by the review board before entering the academia. You also... Anyway, Tanja, what did you mean?
The hook's what's important in a story. The great storyteller Tanja never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
Wait, not that way.
Kale, what's wrong?
Nothing. But that way leads us deeper into the Avidia Forest. And I think I'm starting to understand why Rosie and Tanja were fighting.
Just as I expected, the promise of one of my stories has kept you hot on my...
But this is just an ordinary tree hollow.
You can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive...
Paimon's not sure what look with your heart means, but... Hey, look! There's a note here! Could this be... The handwriting's so hard to... Do Aranara need... Here's another note that says... That sounds more like something in our... There's another one here! A clever Aranara.
How does it feel to bear witness to a groundbreaking discovery? Exciting, isn't it? The crude handwriting may look... I doubt that a child would... I boldly hypothesize that this... An Aranara that wasn't so bright left an... Oh. How's that? Don't the...
Nope.
Well, many an adventure. How about you, Miss Forest Ranger? Do you...
Huh? Me? I don't know. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that witnessing Tanja's creative process is
overwhelming?
Oh, yes.
For now, I've decided to stay here with Razi until we witness the legendary moment. Don't worry, I won't...
He seems pretty stubborn. Looks like we'll have to stay here and wait a little longer.
No, I think we should return to our camp. Tanja, in Aranara and the Three Little Fungus, it says that Aranara are very sensitive creatures. I don't think...
Oh? In that case...
Traveler, wake up! It's not the Aranara, it's Kale. Oh, Paimon's been worried about Kale since last night. Even though... Anyway, let's... Hey, look! Aren't these Kale's footprints? But why are they headed towards the tree hollow? So Kale came back here alone. Is she waiting?
And I thought this was a place nobody knew about. If I'd known, I would have just told the tree hollow instead of writing it down. Now I've created a whole new problem for myself. Oh, no, that won't work. I should be Oh, I've got it.
So the evidence of Aranara activity, but why didn't she just tell Tanger? Oh, right. Kale told Razi that he could tell any secret to a tree hollow. Must be because that's what she does. And now she even writes it. Yeah, you're right. Oh, looks like she's almost done, right?
Aha! There's a new note. Yes! It's the same. Let's see what it says.
Ooh, what can it be?
I want to visit Mondstadt during the Ludi Harp... No, that's impossible. This must be some kind of mistake. How could it... Even I would never write...
So, in other words, the notes can't...
Yeah. If you ask me, they were probably left by a...
No, I can't.
What do you mean you can't? It's not like it'll take you a huge...
You've written so many stories beloved by the children. I'm sure you can help create carvings that are just as successful.
No! I can't do it. I thought that if I could find an Aranara, I'd be able to help Akara Crap, but it was someone from...
But you've managed to write all those stories without ever having seen a real...
Razi, you tell them.
Really?
Yes, it's fine.
Okay. Kale, Traveler, Paimon, do you remember when I said that there was a secret I didn't want to tell anyone? So, I think Dad isn't the one who came up with all those Aranara stories.
What? Hold on. So...
It was me. Dad's been telling stories in Port Ormos for as long as I can remember. Every night, Dad would give me a Zaytun peach for dinner. The Zaytun peaches were delicious, but Dad's stories were really... But Dad kept on going, telling his stories again and again. Oh, one time, he even borrowed a can... Dad showed me the picture and said that it shall become the precious record of Sumeru. Even though I only had Zaytun peaches to eat and not so great stories to listen. Then one day, I tried telling Dad a story. Dad seemed really excited from the very... He looked really happy. He lifted me up so high that I was looking down at him. And when I got to my favorite part, Dad started crying. When Dad put me back down...
You remember it so...
It's not only Rosie. I, too, remember every detail of what happened that day. After that, I gradually grew in fame and started making money. Finally, we could afford more than just Zaytun peaches for dinner.
I was really happy at first, but then everyone started calling me Tanja's son, and I kind of guessed why, but Dad got busier with things that had nothing to do with storytelling, like that request. So I made up my mind that this time, I just want to be good old Roz instead of Dad the way he is now, I prefer my dad how he used to be, stumbling over words and not knowing... That's why I decided to keep how I imagine...
Wait! Paimon gets it now. To sum up, all of Uncle Tanger's fairy tales, and because Rosie didn't want Tanger to keep living a lie, he refused to help him with the Kara...
Yes. That's why I tried looking for possible evidence of R&R. I'm a terrible father. I'm sorry, Rosie. I'm so sorry. And I owe you. Rosie's the only one who can help Akara Crafts. If you can manage to persuade him that it...
Are we gonna let this happen?
You want me to help Akara Crafts with their carving? Well, I did mention what the Aranara look like in my story. Kale, Traveler, and Paimon. I might need your help on this. I've never really left Port Ormos before. This is my first time in Gandhar. Sumeru is so much bigger than I thought. Seeing new places has given me... So I want to visit more places in Sumeru. That way, I can help Akara Crafts create an R&R... And I also want to take pictures of Dad every...
You still want me to come with...
Yeah, of course. Come on. You're the best dad ever.
This is the happiest Rosie has sounded since we met him.
I want to thank you, Kale.
Huh? Me?
You told me about telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Even though I didn't have the time to find a tree hollow, telling everyone my secrets...
Yeah. It's hard to keep too many secrets. I made a lot of mistakes back in Mondstadt. But when I look back on them, it all feels more like a new beginning. I'm sure this experience will be the same for Tan.
Yes. Wait.
I just passed by once. Never mind that. Come on now. Let's go, Rosie. Grab that camera and see what hidden inspiration...
Okay, let's go. Come on, Dad.
Rosie, slow down and watch your step.
Come and have a good look yourself.
You've got a deal.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups.
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Well, guess that's only to be expected. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going... Well, given all the people that come through...
Welcome. Welcome.
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question.
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City, many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. So, you see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as...
Those students seem to be...
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear, especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that
they're called Ain el Akhmar. Wait, come again? Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos, they're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not... I've heard that Ain el Akhmar... Wait, did you say... I wouldn't worry too much. Well, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research? And so, what's your plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with...
Out of all my commissions, I enjoy making jewelry for newlyweds the most.
Place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet...
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money...
Yeah, with...
All these guys talk about...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too.
Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Well, what are you waiting for? Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion.
So, you...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch. Furthermore, she conspired... But the story doesn't end there, oh no. Mark my words. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't... Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have...
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing?
I told you the other day.
Ha! The boss...
Yes, and in no...
I'm warning...
If you're suggesting that if, on the other hand, I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, I am quite confident that if I began to take such act... Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly... Consider this. Have I ever failed?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay, then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 Mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid...
Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. Someone compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our... Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on. He was that way! After him!
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the... Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them, since they weren't able to... All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have some... Since you tore through their scam right in front of...
Who exactly are you two? And what... A student. Right. Look. You should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do...
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong. Wouldn't you say...
He doesn't even have a vision.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking... Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you...
We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. You were willing to part with 5... Look, if...
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites...
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile... This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is.
This is a knowledge capsule. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the...
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, they were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules... Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been... Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deemed to be useless to them... Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can... You're still resolved. Fine. Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods. She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her I think she blacklisted me. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task? You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other...
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for more and a shrewd eye. I'll prepare some funds for you.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know...
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh, that's a surprise. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look with...
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when... That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary time. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here is the more... Don't be cheap. Oh, and be sure...
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle case... The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to... Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory...
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a trader near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Hyman doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique
Following the paper, got it?
Roanoke. Got it. You too. Please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your products, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products. Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The Matra? Where? Oh, Hatham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He ran that way! Look, he's over there! If you're hiding from the Rishgaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right!
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just...
Oh, very good.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory?
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough, but it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp.
I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how... So that's why I prefer to have customers. It's your first time here, but don't worry. I won't ask too much as long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora. Then we're all good.
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew.
She probably... What kind of products do you... Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of...
Yeesh. Who would want to be an expert in...
Or how about the art? With this one, you can become an expert in history.
Ooh, now this sounds like
2 million Mora.
Whoa! That's
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire.
All right. Let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned. We'll take these, please and thank you.
My, oh my. You are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the... Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100...
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole 1,000,000. But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily... Think about it. We've gone to all this... Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's moral left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 mora.
Excellent. I've been...
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we...
Oh, but my...
Uh-oh. Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Dory, we'll take this.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
You two made it. And from the look...
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people work...
You're a pretty daring...
Relax. No one...
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule?
Before that, I have to ask... Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for... When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related...
In that case, you're on the right... A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly...
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge... As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. I agreed to forego ownership of the Divine Knowledge Capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiate. They adamantly believe that the Divine Knowledge Capsule contains the...
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get them. So... I've been sabotaging their business to force them. The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and to ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose. Unless I know whose hands the Divine Knowledge Capsule... Dory is the most reliable source of information.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory, so...
Yes, you can say that. But the day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay, then we'll meet.
Haytham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves.
You two want to try using it? Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. Alright, this place works.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule.
Really? Yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's.
Wow! Haytham! Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases. All right, let's begin the test. All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal. The next step is to hold it in your hand. I'll help you.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2.
Wind blade!
Now, I'll start recording.
Haytham, has...
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second...
Wait, how much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally...
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time.
Let's see Dory today and ask her.
Welcome back, my loyal patron. You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need.
Can you really get it?
Aha. So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as you. But you know, that kind of information... After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that...
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious. How you...
Because to me, anything of value, as for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, it's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the...
Ein El Achmar?
So the group has done everything in their power to obtain the divine knowledge cap. That divine knowledge cap, the capsule is clearly...
Thanks for the info.
Please, it's...
Well, we figured out where the divine knowledge capsule is. Turns out, it ended up in the hands of Ein El Achmar. Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the...
Huh, look at that. Clear. All right. In which case?
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ein El Achmar. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again. See you then.
Al-Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the...
Yep, let's...
I'll hate them. I knew you were crazy.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take... This is turning...
Back up. Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boy!
Oh, here they come!
That's close enough.
I'll be back.
Following orders. Wind blade!
You won.
Academia scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss? What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired. Arrest him. Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
World, forget me.
What in Tibet just happened?
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after...
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. This Divine Knowledge Capsule does appear to be linked to the gods. But beyond that, did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What?
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge. Still, Paimon didn't expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule would be so...
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something.
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of... Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our...
Everything about Lesser Lord...
I'm heading back to the Academia.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zeros Festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Al-Haytham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups required?
shouldn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate. Indeed. The festival's tomorrow.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanov...
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the Speaking of which, did you manage...
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
I see. Sounds like you two, if there is another chance.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd...
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I nearly said I would like to go. Festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and...
Oh, you two must... I've already prepared a room for you to rest.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really
nice. Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk? All of my friends will be working the festival. And Dia's still insisting.
Yeah, it'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunya.
I may be too excited.
Paimon started to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh, no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep... Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dun...
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a...
Not at all. Today is finally...
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. Well, shall we? Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event. We insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from the Haft Mewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? So, what's the Haft?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their table. Generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like Rukashifa mushrooms.
So, the Sub-Zero festival?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon festival be full of food like roasted fat? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as...
I hope you're with.
Thanks! Alright, how about we up?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at
What's alchemical divination? Those...
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to...
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnant.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected. And all that occurs...
Why does everything sound so much more credible when...
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady... Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too!
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means...
Illusions and lies?
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely...
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only...
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Oh!
They say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zeros will be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candy.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat. Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zero's festival.
The hallowed Night of Flowers. It's...
All right, little soldiers, take your...
Yes, Knight! Just what?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers is another Sub-Zero's festival icon, and one immensely popular with children.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsor.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all.
Whichever one, Ooh,
And there's also Lizard Tail.
Huh? What's up with the...
Onikabuto is a little spicier than
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? It's alright.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Attention!
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many...
The Sunsetia-flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that
Really?
It's night of...
They all basically sound the...
Oh, actually, can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you...
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an...
I know, right?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our...
Those Irama...
Who are you?
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homiyanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia!
Don't speak so... Don't worry about it, my lady. Traveler...
No! We're gonna stay and help! There's too many of them!
Please be careful, Dee. Don't waste your time.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You sure you're...
I'll be fine after some rest.
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
You took care...
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
Please, let me...
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about...
About that. Well,
It can't be...
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, you're...
Thank you very much, dear.
Don't be like that.
Are you feeling unwell again?
My lady, your condition...
Truly, I'm...
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments, and I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been...
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best. Did you know? Before I ran away, since I was a child, all I could do... I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. This way, when my final day does arrive, at the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world. Right?
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also won't forget about you.
To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life. Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh?
Isn't the dance of Sub-Zeros? Nilu will recreate, and with that, my...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Yeah.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there!
I think I just saw the dance of the Sub-Zero's festival. The law also prohibits the private host. If you continue... The Grand Sage...
How... The academia was original... This is a hard pill to swallow.
Art. Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you...
No!
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the...
Understood.
The Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go somewhere Or...
Nilu, it's all right.
But you've been looking for...
It's okay. Seeing you care, it would be too risky to continue the...
If you say so.
Then, yes. Okay, it's a promise.
I can't believe this is how things turned out.
It really is okay. Still, I'd be lying.
A lot happened. Nilu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival. Yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct the most... The project is entered its most critical phase.
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet the... Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry.
Not at all.
You...
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go?
Sure! Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods.
You are quite well.
Actually,
it's one of the Sub-Zerus Festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues.
Appear to be in the form...
Really?
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now.
Is he really looking it up?
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears...
Understood. Okay.
Oh, it's not...
Guess that was still... So, where to next?
All right, soldiers. Now that...
Yes, Knight Ferris! What's going on?
Ferris, the knight.
Oh, do you want...
What? Ooh!
And there's also...
Hmm.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you... Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon, bet you have... Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where... A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever... In that case, so why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. You're intentionally...
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it. You don't...
Coconut charcoal cake? Isn't it that... Oh. Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful. Then, you mean... That's impossible. So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? sense, Dunyarzad.
Oh.
Kidnapper?
I'm okay. Not at all. I've always been like this. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days...
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu?
Deja vu?
Oh, Paimon.
It's almost time.
Huh? Time?
Nilu's dance of
With your lack of intellectual credentials. When we return...
Understood.
The Sub-Zero.
Nilu?
Oh, it's okay. But you've been it truly is true, but the next... Wait. No.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! Exhaustion. Same here. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more.
Observing a modest...
Continue to monitor.
Why does Paimon feel...
Not at all.
Huh?
I'm doing well.
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler?
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can Oh, are you... It's not that simple. Each box contains a rat... And there's also... No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck.
Ah!
What?
That couldn't mind reading?
Tell us what's going on! when did you get superpowers? Traveler? Hey, where are you? What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving Dunya's out without letting her know is kinda rude, you know. What are you looking for? Traveler? That's... Here. Why are there 2 Dunyarzades? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon? Well... What the... This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's Fest. Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even... What the heck was it? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. Let Paimon think. What about everyone? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received... It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think, as you can see, she isn't... That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good. What's happening? Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called Ask for the Truth. That's on you to find out. I can only give you surface level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. She looks like she isn't doing well at all. If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to... But as things are right now, she's just a... You sure love to use weird... analogies or what? Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger. We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and the Grand Sage said, the moon... My mind feels exhausted. That should be it. That should be it. What's happening right... That should be it. The moon... That doesn't sound right. That should be it. We've already experienced... The moon illusions. What's happening right now? My mind feels... That should be it. The flow...
A time loop. It's still the wrong... A simple time loop... Junior is up... The Sub-Zeru's best... Let's think about our current situation. To save Junior, and to do that, we need to figure out... Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so Paimon's memories say that we've already done this
Hey, it's you guys. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just... Huh? What kind of villain? Didn't you know that...
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Anyway...
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person? Ooh,
You're really... So, you're...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? What you...
Paimon knew you...
Marvelous.
When you say...
I believe that the book...
So that's how... We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again? Yeah, if we
I'm fine, my lady.
Perfect timing.
Paimon, traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You
want the traveler?
How did you know what...
We need to say something.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional... People in Sumeru don't... The moon... My mind feels... Dia sold her greatsword...
Tell her, traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that.
Alright, so
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but...
She's quieter.
Yeah, her parents said that...
Huh?
I don't quite... My lady, are you angry? All right.
I told you that we just wanted her to...
The real Junior's up?
Huh? I told...
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive.
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying.
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma.
I can sense her aura.
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival... So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always...
You have a point. Aside from the dendro... Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something?
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the...
A gnosis can do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical.
So, this Nahida...
She said, and Paimon quotes, the Akasha relies on the power of...
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people of all...
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you think?
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace. People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. What's happening right now seems to have happened before. That doesn't sound right. My mind feels...
You mean the Akasha is causing our... When the desert dwellers set off on their quest, compiling the entire country's knowledge, you think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us? Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads.
What's the point of doing so?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person, this hive mind could make...
An excellent deduction.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I would...
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from...
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler!
I heard it too. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime is
But...
Good. You adapted quickly this time. We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why's that? Oh, it's extremely difficult. If we're the moon? Wasn't anyway, you know. Oh.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Huh?
What's wrong? Why are you both gawky? Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
Shh! How? So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? It's as if...
You're saying...
That's right.
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, I'm feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right. Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have...
So you want us...
How did you know...
It's finally nighttime. Listen, Nahida, we found out... Do you think the Samsara has been... Really? Good job. Hey! What? Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes that... How many today? It's even possible... Okay, no more! That... Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your... Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggest... it's so strange and so against common sense that... Paimon's at a loss for words. Yeah, even though it's happy and lively...
Continue the harvest, compared to what we stand to achieve.
We're still in the same day. Nahida. Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity... Paimon's after Duke did that! Of course. In the time we've been together, you... Paimon's... In other words, Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah, you're right! So...
The beep is a prompt... That doesn't sound right. Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory, and Dia was able to use her... The moon... I can't seem to... If all our memories... Okay,
Oh, that's why when we... But, muscle... a brilliant... Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
To put it simply,
That isn't simple at all!
why don't you...
Right! She did help...
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected.
It hurt?
Well, you're...
Huh.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it. Oh, that works.
What happened to you?
Don't think too hard.
All right, then.
Yes.
Then I'd have to
Oh?
If we've actually... Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record... It's not very likely, but it's also...
No, it is...
You have...
You two are Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
This is it.
Huh?
See those marks on the... Let's say the sages...
That's true, but...
Then the sages would have had to reproduce... I'm a professional fighter. The force, angle, and entry point of each... It's just as they say.
Is it really impossible? What is...
People often say that a camera's photo... The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the... Whew! I hope that cleared things up for you. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, that... But at least we've reached some other conclusion. Yep, that's true. So, can we think of strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange. Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really... Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard? How about we go back and ask Nate? Nahida! You're back early. Sort of. We're mostly sure now.
Leaving the city.
As far... We did? But...
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. But you two sometimes...
It is true, that's...
Really? That's kind of strange.
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom. Our memories are back! About that... Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message. Listen to it and you'll
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing... It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay.
Why can't we...
Don't ask me.
I have a real...
That's your problem.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already... Let's go and Hello, sir. What?
Here we go again. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't... This is a good spot. And the guard... Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But... Oh... Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but... Okay. Promise Paimon that you'll come back and... Memories! Traveler! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon contact... Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day! Okay, Paimon, can you... I see. Using two people's different perspective. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant. No way! What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory? I guess that it... So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds... But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But don't look at me like that. I'm not used to... Well, yep! I'm done. Here you go. What? You need some to make some... Yep. I'll help you save them. We'll never know until we try. Let's go then. Let's explore. Okay. That covers everything that's happened so far. Yes. Oh, okay. Now that you understand what's going on...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru... I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute...
That's one heck of an info dump. But there's another part here.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other. And behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. those spaces are actually...
Why did the Probably because he... Oh, right, the message. After the beep... Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic? My impression is that all the bizarre spaces... That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
Oh, so that's what... Later on, Traveler also meant Paimon's... Well, so no matter... Wow, the Archon War, huh? Do you want some alone time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know! You're back. I've been... Are you ready to take your Sub-Zeros exam? Okay.
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had... Those spaces remind me of... the moon... people in Sumeru. We've already experienced... Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relied... We are all in a dream.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, and those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. Huh. So people... Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the... It is the manifestation of... It compiles the wisdom, and it grants... The Akasha relies...
That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
Oh, okay. Is stealing every... Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're... In other words...
So in other words, Paimon remembers her saying that the real story is that the sages from the
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The Grand Sage said, my mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on? We've already experienced those spaces, those dreamscapes I can't... The beep is a... The Grand Sage said, that doesn't sound...
Correct. Their disembodied consciousness. No one is any the wise. People wake up.
So, this is like a dream?
Very good.
Okay.
Alright, last question.
They say that alchem... Now that I think...
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the...
Now that you mention it, Nahida, it's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yes, though on the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions. Firstly. Secondly, that's because people don't remember, so whenever they wake...
Never mind, Paimon. Traveler had a dream.
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element. Meanwhile,
Can humans really...
You might say you're mental, especially though...
People's lives are at stake.
I know, right? Why do even you don't know the Academia Traveler? Do you have...
Okay. The Grand Sage... Those spaces... That doesn't sound right.
Celebrate the birth of... I didn't... You asked me, now that you... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Your notion of reality, that's why I could only give you... Firstly. Secondly, that's because people don't remember, so whenever they...
Never mind, Paimon. Traveler had a dream.
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element. Meanwhile, everyone... Deceiving the people after we end the Sub-Zero's festival.
How can the sages...
In the end, I'm just the moon.
A sun and a... Oh, we're out of...
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything... Hey! What's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Paimon can't...
She's actually the real Dunyar... So another...
But person...
Puppets are still... You know.
Dunyarzad...
Yes. I just gave her a little wisdom, so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her.
Please don't be...
Don't be like that, Nick. To prevent more... Great! But although that means this... Huh? Well, which means... Imagination. Imagination, like when the server... However, the dream will... But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, find some... How are we going to... And even if we did, after all, it's extremely... out of town? Yes. Narian... She was such a good person. Yeah, but... Paimon's wondering, do you think... Huh. So, who do you think the host of the dream is? Oh, let's go at...
You're back. You left in a hurry last time.
Everything's fine.
An experiment?
Could you make a wish?
You want me to...
Last question!
Okay, my wish.
Oh.
I noticed her. She just... I've also...
So...
when she placed... What she didn't realize was that... Okay, yeah, okay. I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh!
What?
Fucky? Nice try, you.
Guess he isn't the host of this stream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone who...
My ladies.
That sounds like Dia! Oh... Huh? But Dia can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The Homiyanis pay me, not you. You... Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself...
That's close enough. Feeling lucky today? I'll be back.
Wind blade.
I'll be back.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys? You and Nahida both. Oh, and remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, she said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night... Yeah. This this is the place. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek inside. This was only a temporary... Should we open... Wow. Even though she must have wanted... If we hadn't found... But now that we know... We... Hey! Where are you all... Let's dance. It's Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is...
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler.
What? Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come... What? Where are we going this time?
If you continue to resist the Grand Sage...
Oh.
Traveler?
Traveler? Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff? Oh, of course. So they're...
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Yes.
That beautiful shade of purple. But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the...
Yeah. What's going... huh? You guys are...
told Nahida. So when you saw the flowers, but if we want to end, how should we make...
Am I dreaming?
Huh? Wrong guess, but you... As far as you know, people in Sumeru...
Yeah, but have you...
Ooh, sounds...
Yep. His piety... All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated after who knows how afterward. The Dendra Archon, his wife, like, in the end.
So, the first sage was dreaming?
Yes.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really...
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over, too. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can. The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zero's. I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the... Paimon's head feels... Paimon thinks it was... The Sub-Zeros! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zeros? Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal! She's not in her room. What happened? Huh? Well done, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zeros.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad!
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I just had a dream.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zero's festival, and... Dunyar's, it's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. How about by...
What's going on? What?
It's actually...
Oh?
First. It's such a... After we parted on the last day of the Sub-Zero's festival, among the countless dreams, I found one that was... Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness, such a small fragment of consciousness can't last, where both will gradually fade until they complete. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible.
So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. Not a moment too soon.
Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved.
Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently.
All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved...
At the Avidia Forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious.
You also heard someone's voice, right?
Yeah, so you do know. We've been wanting to...
It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Ruka... As you two probably know, Greater Lord Ruka Devata disappeared after the disaster.
A message from Greater Lord Ruka Devata?
We thought the Scarlet King? That god who died even longer ago?
Okay, so what does the...
I still haven't managed to decipher it. Greater Lord Ruka Devata's residual consciousness in Irminsul, many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. But I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul.
So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tainari also... But even if you can't...
The traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen it. No, we must decipher. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate. To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as...
How did you do that?
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as... The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Ruka Devata. As Lesser Lord, I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually...
Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? What about your own body? Why do you need to...
That story begins at that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the same... However...
So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest?
In some ways. And
Yeah, you got a lot of believers.
Thank you. Trying to find a way to save her. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here. And there's never been any big problems with the academia. I wonder what caused them to go down this. Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't. I think they're deliberately
Oh, that reminds Paimon.
In Gandharva, regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives. Make things... You mean how the Akasha stopped?
Yeah, it's been such a long...
It's not that no one noticed. It's...
misdirection?
The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality, even if the truth is that their dreams are... But their propaganda in place? Besides, Greater Lord Ruka Devata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that it could be... Anyway, by now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dream. Got it! I hope my answers were satisfying. To be honest, maintaining Gunyarzad's fading dream. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha will go and get some sleep. Leave every... what a relief.
Hmm?
Maybe yours...
I see.
There are so many local specialties in Sumeru. I want to buy more.
Don't you remember your adventure plans, my lady?